Helen, back at the beginning of the 7 series, back in around June time in 2018, our first theme was self-esteem, and you talked then about disappointment and how that had eaten away at your self-esteem. But I know that when I've been talking to you about the future, you now, can you share with everyone how you now see the future?
Yes, well, I've definitely learned to manage my disappointments, and I think it's because I've had, a revelation that, the plan and purpose for my life is way beyond any of my expectations, and so that's brought so much joy back into my life, and I've learned to just enjoy life again, and just like I said, I bought a new apartment, and just enjoying living there, enjoying every day, just when I step out and I walk along the river and just taking everything in and just being like, wow, this is what I get to live. And I've also learnt so much from the disappointments. I think it's made me better and it's made me stronger, and I know it will make me a better wife and a better mum. And so I'm just so excited for for everything that is to come. As I say, I have hopes and dreams again, and I don't allow things, disappointments, things which don't go my way, to consume me and to let me down, because I just know that there's something better coming. And and I've also made time to look after myself and to rest. I think before I was striving and I was trying to, like I said, mask how I was feeling and trying to be busy, and now I just enjoy the small things, and I take joy in just like I realized, just being in nature and just enjoying my friendships and just the season that I'm in at the moment.
It's amazing. And in terms of you, in terms of the future, I know a desire for you is to be married and to be a mum, and we know that you'll be amazing in that, but also something we touched on in your workplace is this new promotion that you have, and that must be very exciting for you as well.
Definitely. So the new role that I have at school, I'm the nursery teacher, and I love my job, and like I said, I just every day the children at school just bring me so much joy. But I've been given a new role, it's quite a pastoral role of really looking after families from disadvantaged backgrounds, and that's just given me such an insight into where children are coming from and the families, and being able to work with them, and like I said, to take that focus off myself too, and to get myself out of my own head and my own problems, and that I have so much to be grateful for, but yet being able to really impact and touch the lives of others.
I'm really, really excited to see what happens for you in the future with that role. I think it's going to be way bigger than you think. I think the impact that you're going to have on so many families is far-reaching. It really, really is. And I also love as well that one day your husband and your children are going to be able to watch this. Girls, just to break out into the group discussion, the future, our dreams, our hopes, our visions, people who inspire us, role models. The floor is yours. One last time. Karina.
Well, I think about the future. I would say it doesn't matter where we are, if it's the beginning, the middle, or almost at that goal. I think taking every step and every experience to learn from others if we don't have that experience, and like, for example, for me to sit here and listen about what you're doing, it's an encouragement, and it also makes me think in a different way or expand my mind.
Sure.
So I think it's all about taking a step wherever you are, just one little step towards where you want to go, and maybe you don't have the goal clear yet, but step by step you start building something, and suddenly you get that idea, or you get that kind of light bulb, and you go, this is it. And it's just by walking rather than just standing still. That's what I would look forward in the future.
Great.
I think for me, it's something that I've learned in thinking about the future. There's something beautiful in the unknown. Like there's things that I desire, but where I've got to now was never where I thought I'd be, and I didn't know what my dream was, and now I'm helping women overcome hormonal issues that I once dealt with, and that for me is a dream. So I guess it's staying in that and being able to do it well by just what Karina said there. What can I learn to advance myself to be able to help women more? So to be honest, I desire that in my future, so I can explore that and help other women.
Yeah, amazing.
I think today has been really encouraging, just because it reminds me that there are seasons, and it's been bringing up seasons of joy and seasons of probably harder times, but a message kind of go again, take joy in the season, keep going even when it's tough, because it doesn't last, and there are things to be enjoyed as well.
As I said earlier on, I'm doing a trek to the Antarctic in November of 2018, and I've never done anything this crazy before. And you know, in the run up to it, I've set up my own website and have written a couple of blogs, and I've had things that I've wanted to say, but I didn't think that it was perfect enough, and I didn't think that it was the right time. And I remember with my last blog, I just thought, who's gonna want to read this? This is just, you know, it's just my idea. And I posted it, and within a half hour I got a message from someone going, thank you, because you know, I have a friend that's been suffering with another autoimmune disease, and I've shared it with her, and she's encouraged. And I thought, gosh, you don't know, even when you think it's not perfect, like, don't be scared to take that step, because you don't know what's out there. You don't know you don't know who's out there and who's waiting to be inspired by you, and who's going to take on that baton and run with it. So I'd encourage you girls to just definitely start where you are, take that first step. It's going to be scary, but do it, because it'll be well worth it in the end. So
Next time on the 7 series.
Just turned 40, and I'm like, there's women in my world who are like 10 and 15 years younger than me, and I want to help them not take as long as I took to get to where I am, you know. And
to not get so precious with your time that it's kind of all about you and your dreams and what can I pursue. It's every sphere and everyone in your world that can benefit from your giftings and your talents.
If there's one person watching this who hears one thing that one of us says over the whole year's worth of the series, then it's been worth it. So thank you.